EFCC corruption cases hanging on presidential candidates Tinubu and Kwakwaso. Good day, my viewers. You are welcome to this news. If this is your first time, please kindly subscribe. If you have been there, thank you. God bless you. These are matters that are still under investigation, and I cannot tell you when a case will be taken to court. As the politics of 2023 general election rises daily, two presidential candidates, Tinubu and Kwankwaso, who are among the top four presidential candidates that, that include Atiku and Peter Obi, have some alleged corruption cases that is being investigated by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. Track News reports that Atiku Abubakar, PDP presidential candidate, Peter Obi, Labour Party presidential candidate, Bola Tinubu, APC presidential candidate, and Kwankwaso, NNPP presidential candidate, are the top contenders who will be the talk of the 2023 general election come September, when the Independent National Electoral Commission will lift the ban on political campaign. However, some alleged corruption cases are still dangling around Tinubu, the All Progressive Congress presidential candidate, and Rabiu Kwakwaso, the new Nigerian Progressive Party presidential candidate. Rabiu Kwankwaso, a former governor of Kano State, appeared at the EFCC office last October to answer questions on an alleged corruption case to the tune of 10 billion. Track News reported that Mr. Kwankwaso's invitation was connected to a petition by some retired employees of the Kano State government to the EFCC that the former governor mismanaged pension remittances to the tune of 10 billion between 2011 and 2015, which he diverted to fund a housing project from his cronies. Sources in the EFCC also told Premium Times that the investigation is still on and the possibility of initiating a court action in 2022 cannot be ruled out. Mr. Kwankwaso, a former Minister of Defense, is currently running for president under the New Nigerian People's Party. Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, a former governor of Lagos State, is the current All Progressive Congress presidential candidate ahead of the 2023 general election. The EFCC chairman, Abdulrasheed Bawah, in an interview with this day newspaper last June, said the presidential candidate of the APC, Bola Tinubu, is under investigation over assets declaration. Mr. Tinubu's source of wealth has been the subject of controversy, with many Nigerians calling for his investigation, especially social media users. Although the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, denied any plan to investigate Mr. Tinubu, Premium Times reported that a copy of a letter from the EFCC to the Code of Conduct Bureau demanding copies of Mr. Tinubu's asset disclosure form had circulated on social media. According to the People's Gazette, an online news medium that broke the news, the letter dated 6 November 2020 was signed by the then Lagos Zonal Head, Mr. Bawah, who is now the chairman of the EFCC. Mr. Tinubu has been accused of having an interest in Alpha Beta Consulting and diverting Lagos State cash through the company. Chief Bode George, a People's Democratic Party chieftain, News Online reported, had alleged that Tinubu is the owner of Alpha Beta firm in Lagos, which is in charge of revenue collection in the state. In a 40-page document submitted to the Lagos High Court in 2020, Dapo Akpara, a former managing director of the company, accused Mr. Tinubu and Akin Doherty a former commissioner in Lagos of money laundering, fraud, tax evasion, and several other corrupt practices. Deji Adeyanju, the convener of Concerned Nigerians on 25th October 2019, had also petitioned the EFCC to probe Mr. Tinubu about the source of money delivered in bullion vans to his Ikoyi home on the eve of the 2019 presidential election. Speaking on the corruption cases of the former governors who will be taken to court, Wilson Urajaren, EFCC spokesman, told Premium Times, "These are matters that are still under investigation, and I cannot tell you when a case will be taken to court." The Economy and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, recorded convictions against some former governors, among whom were the most recently pardoned and released Jolly Iyame, former governor of Taraba, and Joshua Dariye, former governor of Plateau State. All right, that's the news. But you see, the level of corruption in Nigeria, through whether APC or PDP and other politicians, is enough to collapse any country, no matter the size of the economy of such country. To be honest with ourselves, though the truth is bitter, but I tell you, a typical Nigerian is corrupt. Even the EFCC that is upholding the law, who says they are not corrupt. Enough of EFCC investigation or not, I don't buy it anymore. What comes out of their investigation at the end of the day? What comes out? Atiku's name is not mentioned, but does it mean he's a saint? Even Obi that we are saying obedient, is he a saint? There is no politicians that has the interests of masses at heart. I stand to be corrected, because all of them are after their own self-interest. Let's not just deceive ourselves. That I'm very sure. Although that's my own opinion. But let's listen. Let's see some people here. Let's hear what they want to say. Somebody said, "You want to tell us that APC is more corrupt than PDP. You are not sincere." Honestly speaking, whether APC, whether PDP, whether anybody, I just believe that a typical Nigeria is a corrupt person. We're just seeing those people up, the down, even below the cadre in Nigeria. Each person is corrupt. Sorry to say that. Tinubu was accused of corruption and has since been cleared by Code of Conduct Tribunal. So what else has he done not to be a member of? And he's not a member. He has not been a member of government after he left office as Lagos governor since in 2007. Somebody said, "Let him declare his assets." All right, those are just the comments of the people. I just want to hear your own opinion too as regards this investigation of EFCC. Please drop your comments in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you as you do so. See you next time. Bye.